President Obama launched into his plan for health care reform during a town hall-style meeting taking place at Southwest High School.
It's the president's first public exchange on the way he believes health care insurance coverage should be provided in this country. Fox 11's Laura Smith has been at Southwest most of the day, is back this evening. Laura begins our coverage with the key points of the president's message.
Well, Tom, this afternoon, President Obama stressed the importance of providing health care for all Americans at an affordable cost. The president said too many Americans are struggling to afford health care, and the country can't wait any longer for reform. President Barack Obama brought his push for health care reform to a crowd of more than 1,000 supporters at Southwest High School.
It's time to give every American quality health care at an affordable cost.
The president says his administration is working on the creation of something called a health insurance exchange. It would allow Americans to one-stop shop for a health care plan, compare benefits and prices, and choose the best plan. President Obama said none of the plans would be able to deny coverage on the basis of pre-existing conditions.
Every plan should include an affordable basic benefits package. And if you can't afford one of these plans, we should provide you some assistance to make sure that you can.
President Obama said another option should be a public insurance option.
The reason is not because we want a government takeover of health care. I've already said it. If you've got a private plan that works for you, that's great. But we want some competition. If the private insurance companies have to compete with a public option, it'll keep them honest. And it'll help keep their prices down.
The president said reform will cost money, but says the administration has already identified hundreds of billions of dollars in savings in the federal budget, savings that will come from steps like reducing Medicare overpayments to insurance companies and stopping fraud and abuse in Medicare and Medicaid. As Congress moves forward on health care legislation, President Obama says he welcomes debate, but he will not accept denials or delays.
I know that there's some who will say it's too expensive. I know some people say it's too complicated, but I can assure you the cost of doing nothing is going to be a lot higher in the years to come.
After speaking for about 20 minutes, President Obama took questions from the crowd. Now, one person asked about a timeline on all of this. President Obama said he hopes to have something on his desk from Congress by October. He added if some type of health care reform is passed this year, families should see immediate relief on some issues. However, he said total reform will take about 4 or 5 years. Reporting live in Green Bay, Laura Smith, Fox 11 News.